Mike Pilot, your question is, hello, my case number is AF26000. Is it low or high? When can I go for the interview? So let's go first of all. Basically, your case number is very normal number. It's not even halfway. Your case number is a normal number. But now we cannot say when will we go for the interview, because the interview was supposed to start in October 1st. So if the interview was supposed to start October 1st, with your case number is 26,000, your case number was supposed to have interview at least 5 months from October. So October, November, December, January, February. So your interview is supposed to be in February or beginning of March. That is if the interviews were to start in October 1st. But now we have the new changes. The suspension of immigration is until December. So if the suspension is until December, so interview will start in January. But we still have unknown. The unknown, what is unknown we are facing? We are facing the unknown, the fact that if you have won the DV lottery, your case number is that one, will the interviews start in January, if not postponed or further extended? But if it's going to be starting in January, how many people will be interviewed in January? We do not know. Are they going to say like, okay, so we'll compensate October, November, December, all these people will be having all the interview in January, and then we'll just go March as normal? So the interview will still be possible, will be in March, but if it goes further, will be in May. So if they start like in October, January, actually it was October, but I know the numbers of people will be interviewed. Usually the case numbers, usually maybe they say maybe in October was 5,000, maybe they'll add it to be 7,000. So they'll be adding numbers so that they can catch up before September. So for that case, your interview, no matter what, will be still between February, but will be most likely March to May. Between those two areas, you'll be able to have interview. But that doesn't mean that you need to stop filling the DS260 if you haven't filled the form DS260. So go ahead and fill the form DS260 if you haven't done so. But even if you are waiting for that, it doesn't mean that you start lying down, eating and relaxing, waiting for the interview. No. You need to continue with your life. You need to make sure that you don't go into any criminal activities. You need to make sure that you are going to be preparing for other things. Don't sell anything yet. Because some people, they say, oh, you know, I have this problem because I have to sell this kind of thing. You are not allowed to do anything at the moment. The first expense you're supposed to do, or the first money you're supposed to do is the medical. So before that, don't sell your farm, don't sell your house if you are planning to do that. What if things are going to change before the interview? So those are the things you need to understand. So we can predict the interview, when the interview will be. That will be between that kind of time, between most likely will be March to May, because the consul, I mean the US Embassy or the Department of State, they haven't announced what will be the new process of interviews. Maybe they will be interviewing many people or any other kind of things. They will be able to give that kind of update. We'll know very, very shortly, possibly because after this proclamation, they have to create maybe the new regulations or to give the new announcement. So most of the announcements will be between end of July, beginning of August.